Hey everyone, good day and welcome to Iprologic.com. Today we're going to give you another, again, wonderful video tutorial on using the Iprologic TRACKER. Again, this is an amazing tool that requires no downloads, just an internet connection. And you can realistically make hundreds of dollars per day and certainly throughout $100 an hour if done right. Discipline, money management, and a little bit of faith. It will do its job. So we're going to jump right in. Hopefully you have seen the other videos related to this using the tracker. So I'm going to jump right in and start using the tracker to show you this is a real money video. Okay, I'm going to repeat this: real live money. Traditionally, we say that you should have at least a $500 bankroll or more if you're playing with $1 units. If you're playing with less than $1, you can, have anything between $300 and $500. But we're asking you, please do not play with scared money. This is the problem. When people play with small bankrolls and they have to have a few misses, they tend to regress and not put the amount that's supposed to be put in order to turn a profit. And we're going to show you the calculator, which is going to help you to generate a lot more profits by when you hit. It's going to make you have that profit. Now, don't write some of these things down, please, because it's not based on what you're seeing on the actual spin. Even though we're doing it live, everybody's experience is different because they have a different number that's going to come down on their wheel. Again, this is a real money play, so let's go. Okay, so just want to jump into this calculator real quick. You are going to set the odds. The payouts is always going to be 35 to 1, okay? You don't have to put anything else, but you put your payouts in and you're going to put your bankroll, whatever your bankroll is, and it's got to be units, right? So if you're playing with $1 base bets, that means, and you're using $1,000, it's 1,000 units at $1. If this was 50 cents that you were playing, but you put $1,000 in there, it's 1,000 50-cent chips that you have, okay? So when it says number of bets, it's how many bets you're making, whether it be 12 or 10 or 15 or 18, whatever. And pay attention to this where it says units. That means how many chips on each number you're going to place. Once you have a loss, you click on L. Once you have a win, you click on W, and it will show up here. Then you will just reset the calculator, put in the odds of 35 to 1, put in your new bankroll, and continue from there. But we ask you to please look at the videos on our channel before this so you understand exactly what's happening. In this video, you will see we're not only going to be playing with real money, but we're going to do something different, okay? We're not going to use the top one first. We're going to use one in the calculator. Actually, not in the calculator, but in the tracker. I'm just going to put in random numbers here. I'm just showing you guys something. Okay, let's just say these are the first two sets of sequences that came up. Okay, no problem. Keep spinning and entering the numbers. I'm just putting in random numbers. Okay, so you have this all populated. You have two sets of sequences of 6 numbers. In the other videos, we've showed you where we started off using this sequence first. And if we made a target of $10 or more, we got out. Or after we had the hit, we went on to this sequence, okay? And once we have completed these 2 sections, that's it. It was over. We take a break and you come back later. In today's demonstration, we're going to start off with the back sequence, okay? To show you that it doesn't matter. The tracker will do its job. Then we're going to go to the top sequence, okay? So once you have a hit, again, if you make a mistake, you hit undo, okay? And once you have your hits, you're always going to hit reset. That's when you completed both cycles, or if you're only using one cycle, you can use either the top set or the bottom set. Once you've hit, you can hit reset, take your target, take your profits, come back later. If you're going to use 2 sets, then again, once you've completed both, you hit reset. Okay, so let's jump in. Okay, so we're playing with real money here, right? And as you can see, it's 0.042886 Bitcoin. Okay, so in this case, that comes out to 281.05. Okay, that's what we have as the bankroll here. And we are going to be betting, I'll show you this here in a second. Okay, so I'm going to be using, as you can see here, see if we can change it. Okay, I'm going to be using 0.0001. So that's 4 zeros and a 1, which will equate to, remember our bankroll was 281, right? Just remember that. So we're going to use 0.0001. So that's the equivalent of 20-cent bets. Okay, so we're starting at 281, and we're going to be using 20-cent bets. Okay, once we've completed 2 cycles, then it's over. We started with 281. Just remember that. I'm just going to actually see if I can write that down somewhere, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is I put one on red and one on black. Okay, I'm going to try to speed this up and just get the numbers populated so I can cut down on the time of the video. Okay, so it's not going to take too long. So as you can see, I'm going to put number 20 is going to go in. I'm going to put 20 in here. Okay, and you're just going to keep doing this and entering your numbers until they're populated. It's just a little slow because we're doing the video. Okay, all right, so it's 16 and so forth. Once the numbers start populating, then we're going to begin to play. Okay, but it has to have all 4 sequences of 6 numbers. Okay, 23. I'll put that in. Okay, and let's see. Okay, 11. Put that in. Okay, so you notice the first 2 sequences popped up. So I'm going to spin until I get all 4 sequences, and then we're going to go from there, okay? Okay, so we're back. After we had the last 2, we've spun, we've gotten 11, we've gotten 30, and we've gotten 15. And once we've put those in, as you can see, 15 being the last number, and that shows it right here. Okay, now we have a sequence of 4 sets of 6 numbers. Now, with every bet we make, because sometimes there's going to be duplicate numbers, that's fine. You're not going to play a duplicate number. You're just going to bet it one time, but the 0 has always got to be played, okay? So the first thing I do is I start off with a 0. Now, in this demonstration, considering the other videos that we've made, we've went from the first 2 sequences, then we went to the second 2 when we had a hit. This one, we're going to go backwards to show you that it doesn't matter. It's still going to do its job. So we're going to start off with this sequence first. Okay. So I'm going to clear this. Remember, we started with 218. I'm going to put 0, 9, 12, 16, 18, 30, and 34. Okay. That's that. And then you have 11, 15, 17, 24, 28, 31. So you have 11, 15, 17, 24, 28, and 31. In this case, you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 numbers. Normally, you're only going to have 12. So we're going to put in a bankroll of 281 here. Okay. Again, this is not going to be, the amount here is going to be different from the casino because we're playing with 20-cent chips. This is factored in for $1 base bets. Okay. But it doesn't matter. It's still chip value. Okay, so we have 13, and we're going to spin. Okay, again, this is real money, so you can see here. Okay, so let's go. I mean, a lot of times you'll have a hit the first time, sometimes you won't. In this case, you don't. So now you're just going to rebet, but you have to follow the calculator. So this is a loss. It's still 13, and it still says 1 unit. So this thing protects you, right? You're playing the same numbers. Okay. So here we go. Not worried about making a profit. That's going to happen. And that's the whole key. Wouldn't you just rather make a profit every single day? Okay, so you had a miss again. And I'm glad this is happening because some people, when you look at videos that other companies or other people make and they're hitting every single spin, you say, hey, this is great. When you start doing it, you start losing. You wonder why. Okay, because they're fudging or cheating. We're not doing that. We're showing you there could be a drawdown sometimes. So many times you're going to hit your first spin and you're out. Okay, but I'm not. So this says 2 units. Okay, and we're going to play the 2 units. Again, I am going to turn a profit. That's without a doubt. And as you can see, it says here 2 units. So you need to pay attention. Okay, and remember, I'm using the back pair, not the front pair. or sequences of numbers. So I had a hit. Okay, this actually shows you when you put win. So I've made almost 20 units profit. If I was using $1 bets, I would be ahead $20 right now. Okay, which is great. Remember, we started with 281 and I'm only using 20 cents. So there is a difference. It's not $1 that I'm making profit, okay, on each one. It's only 20 cents, but still, you know, I'm a $4 profit ahead with 20 cents. So you reset, okay, and now you put in 35 to 1 odds, and you put in 301, okay, and now we're going to start. Again, you're going to clear this, and this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to this pair now. So 1, 5, 16, 20, 24, 29. We're going to put a 0 in. 1, 5, 16, 20, 24, 29. Okay. And then we're going to go 8, 10, 11, 23, 30, and 36. 8, 10, 11, 23, 30, and 36, plus your 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, in this case, again, you happen to have 13. So many cases you're not. You're going to have 12. But we're going to start playing. Remember, we started off with 218. Let's go. Okay, had a miss. I'm going to repeat that bet. Okay, it's 13. I'm going to spin. I mean, if you can make $10, $20 within 5 or 10 minutes every day, every time you play, you can't go wrong. You're going to make hundreds of dollars per day. So we're at 311. So if we started at 281 and you're at 311, you've already made $30 in less than 5 minutes. I don't think your job, most people's jobs, are not paying them $30 in 5 minutes. Okay, they have to work an entire hour. So in this case, we started at 218 and it was only 20 cents that we were using. Okay, so let's see what this equates to. 0.01458086. 0.01458086. 0.145, double check here, 8086. 8086. Okay, so we started at 281. We've made a $5 profit. Now, to you, it may be small money, but that's $5 based on 20 cents. 20 cents bets. So if you did it with $1 base bets, you will see the difference. It's going to be a different amount. Okay, it's going to be a higher amount. If I can do this all day long and I'm using even 50 cents, of course I'm going to kill it. Okay, so this is all you need to do. Now you've completed both halves. Okay, that's it. You're done. Reset. Come back later. Log out of your casino. When you come back, if you have no numbers, then you start spinning until your tracker is populated. If you have previous numbers, you can do this. 16, 17, 16. You can just go back like this if you want. Oh, sorry. 16, 17, 16. Okay, then you can do 4, 6. We'll see here. 4, 6. Oh, there you go. It's populated. Now you can either start with this set or you can start with this set. But again, you also have another option. And that option is to just free spin. Okay, and whatever you have, you enter it in there. So you're having a fresh set of numbers. The option is all yours. The outcome is going to be the same. So many times in this situation, you're not going to go 3 or 4 deep. You're going to hit on your first spin. And then when you do your next cycle, it'll be the same thing. Sometimes you may have 3 or 4 misses. And again, once you do and you have that profit, remember that number. You reset, put in 35 to 1. Go ahead and do what you need to do here. And then put in your number of bets. Let's say you put in 12 bets. And just click anywhere here. So you see it's populated. You see what you see here? You know, but again, we didn't put in the odds, right? So that was the key. But all you need to do is just follow what this is telling you to do and you'll be just fine. Once again, visit us at www.iprologic.com and you can get access to the tracker here. Good luck and see you on the other side.